it's me. Welcome back to another video where I draw stuff and talk about it. Yay! Today we're doing a good old part 2 of the, Roblox OCs, where I talk about my Roblox OCs and the world they're in. Firstly, we got John Doe. John Doe is, kind of like that sad, lonely archetype character. He's going through some stuff. He was working under Roblox before getting tasked with taking out a glitch in the early days of Roblox, which he did manage to get rid of, but was corrupted by said glitch in the process. Fearing for the reputation, Roblox decided to ban John to save their image because they didn't want to be seen as weak or easily taken out. They didn't want any of their employees to look horrific or bad. Basically, everything John was at this point. Thus, John Doe faded into myth because he went into hiding after, looking like a monster. And eventually, Guest and Noob stumbled across him, and they formed a group, kind of trying to evade being banned by Roblox and all his evilness. My thought process with making my John Doe, I didn't really have much of a thought process. I was kind of just trying to not do what everybody else had already done with, like, the corrupted limbs, corrupted arms, and super tall, freakishly buffness. So instead, I went a different route with the freaky glitches. There are still freaky limbs, but there's more of them. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Just keep watching. Okay. Enjoy the rest of this video. One last thing I forgot to mention. John Doe is in fact married to Jane Doe in this. I went for the marriage route rather than the sibling, or they're the same person or whatever. I went for the marriage route. Which, in this case, Jane is still actually working with Roblox, but she's more so working for her own reasons rather than working because she loves Roblox or anything. John Doe really misses her. He's a good husband. He cares about his wife, even though he can't see her right now because he's a horrific monster. Okay, now I'm done. Oh boy, guys, guess who it is? You can't tell because we haven't even gotten that far into the speed paint yet. It's Cool Kid. It's Cool Kid. I told you he'd be in the next speed paint, and here he is. Cool Kid in my version is like a full-on big bad guy. He's an adult. I did not take a kid route because I just didn't want to. He is a full-grown adult. He knows what he's doing. He is a full-on criminal, destroying Roblox as he pleases. He is the one who gave guests the ability to hack and talk, mainly just because he thought it would be funny to watch. He thought it would be amusing to give a guest, of all people, a bunch of, like, world-ending abilities. He mainly watches from the sidelines, not wanting to get his own hands dirty when he could get somebody else to get their hands dirty. And he's kind of, you know, Discord in his early days when he's a bad guy in My Little Pony. That's basically my version of Cool Kid, is Discord in the early days. I imagine hacking is similar to Animus magic in Wings of Fire. I'm referencing so many things right now. Basically, the more you use hacks, the more you get corrupted and kind of lose yourself in the hacks. The other cool thing I thought of was, instead of making Cool Kid and 07 and 7 different people, I decided to just fuse them together. Because, I mean, basically, that's already what they are. They are just the same dude. So I thought, you know, why don't I just make it the same guy and take aspects from both characters? So there he is, there he be. I struggled with drawing Cool Kid's hair a lot. I was trying really hard to figure out what to do for his hair, and eventually settled on, like, looking up early 2000s punk style hairstyles. I hope I got that across. I don't know if I actually did, but that was the goal I was going for. Okay, that's it for Cool Kid. I hope you like him. Bye-bye. Last but not least, we have 1x, 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 1. Just 1 times 4 is what I'm calling him, because I don't want to say 1x, 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 1x over and over again. Basically, you may be wondering at first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and address this. This was a older drawing that I had, that I just hadn't actually finished yet, so that's why you're getting halfway through done art, is mainly because I was just coming back to the design to finish it off and decide how I wanted to do it, because, you know, I had this drawing already. I figured I should actually finalize it rather than just draw a whole new drawing. I hope you can forgive me. I have been having a very stressful time with recording right now. I lost 2 recording files this week, and that was a lot of what I was going to be posting soon. So this is like the only thing I have left to post. Okay, enough rambling about my recording woes. 1x4 was training under Telemon. But Telemon went missing after a while. And nobody knows where Telemon went, so 1x4 for a while just hung around in his realm, waiting for Telemon to come back, and eventually he got fed up with waiting for Telemon and just left to go look for him himself. And of course, that's an anomaly. This is a guy who's never been around before, and he's got weird powers. Roblox doesn't like that. So now, 1x4 is on a watch list, and they're trying to catch him. And 1x4 is just roaming around. He's just looking for his creator. And then eventually, of course, he stumbled across Guest and Noob and joined up with their little party. And that's them. That's 1x4. That's him.